Fox 11, bringing in the holiday season. This is the Mission Inn's 30th Annual Festival of Lights.
We just love Riverside and we just love the Mission Inn.
It's exciting, you know. It's my first time making it here this early, though.
Yeah,
So I'm excited.
What's your name?
Victoria.
Victoria, what do you love about the Festival of Lights?
I love how family comes around and we celebrate.
Let's get started. Can you help me count from 10? Ready? Come on, guys.
You have to come in person, in live, because you know you can take pictures, but people are like, yeah, that's nice. But when you go in here, it's kind of like it's a blessing from disguise. Just so beautiful.
Why do you like to come here? What is it about this event?
Because it's free and for the people that just come out, everybody looks like they're having a good time. And, you know, it's just signals to me, again, the holiday has started. And this is something that they do for the community every year.
It's our first time here. We're looking forward to seeing all the lights, the music, dancing.
You came from Anaheim.
Yep.
All right.
I'm actually from Tennessee.
She's from Tennessee. Anaheim and Tennessee, but we're all here in Riverside today celebrating the holidays. Thank you for coming out. Holiday Hat Squad, ready? Let's pose.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad, yeah.
Hi everyone, and welcome to a Fox 11 special on the 30th anniversary of the Festival of Lights here at the Mission Inn Hotel and Spa.
We are here in the hotel lobby, and you can't help but feel that holiday spirit. Who's feeling festive? I know I am, right?
Yes. Absolutely. And for the next half hour, you are going to get a behind-the-scenes look at how they put this all together. It's an annual tradition. We're going to hear from community members and families who really make this part of their holiday season.
First, though, we want to show you why this hotel is so iconic. Bob DeCastro is going to take you on a little tour because there's so much history here.
Its majestic features and massive size are emblematic of its deep history and far-reaching impact on the city of Riverside. But despite its grand presence, the Mission Inn Hotel and Spa had simple beginnings, opening in 1875 as a quaint 12-room adobe guest house. The property attracted wealthy Easterners and Europeans venturing to the region for the lucrative citrus industry. In 1903, civic leader and then-owner Frank Miller began a dramatic expansion. David Bristow is the Mission Inn's vice president and general counsel.
Frank had a vision of a grand hotel, and that's what he built. It was expanded in a series of wings through 1935. The last wing, the Rotunda wing, was completed in 1935.
That vision was influenced by Miller's travels around the world. It is reflected in the hotel's breathtaking architecture, a blend of Spanish, Asian, and European styles, which we saw on a private tour.
This is the St. Francis Chapel. It's one of the pearls of the Mission Inn. You've got to see it. Let me show you.
Wow, this is just stunning. It looks like something from the old world.
Well, it was made to look like something from the old world, and it does. It's fantastic, which is why we're such a popular wedding destination. The windows are Tiffany windows, original Tiffany windows that were specifically bought for this space. The altar is from 17th century. It was in a private chapel in Mexico that was closed and sold, and Frank Miller bought it sight unseen, had it shipped here, and installed specifically in that space.
Throughout the 265-room resort, mementos from Miller's travels, including what is believed to be the oldest bell in the Christian world, dating back to 1247. Also, antique furniture, religious relics, and art worth millions.
This is the Spanish Art Gallery, and it contains part of the Mission Inn art collection.
Yeah.
And it was built by Frank Miller specifically for that purpose. He was an inveterate collector of art and artifacts and antiques, and he had this room built to show part of his art collection. And that collection remains today. And it includes the Henry Chapman Ford paintings of the 21 California missions, which were painted in the late 19th century.
In 1977, the Mission Inn was recognized as a National Historic Landmark, hosting a who's who in Hollywood and 10 U.S. presidents. President Reagan honeymooned in the hotel, and President Theodore Roosevelt, who was one of the first guests to stay in the largest suite back in 1903.
President Roosevelt planted one of the 2 original navel orange trees in the courtyard of the Mission Inn, and every Christmas afterward, the Mission Inn sent him a box of navel oranges for his entire life.
The hotel's current owners, Dwayne and Kelly Roberts, who saved it from the brink of demolition in 1992, were committed to keeping tradition and creating new ones, including the world-renowned Festival of Lights.
Everybody in the city of Riverside knows that the Mission Inn is this heart of Riverside. Historically, it's the center of Riverside. And so he recognized that fact.
Through the years, there has been one constant calling.
They understand the importance of this property to the entire community of Riverside, and they are committed to ensuring that it continues to succeed for the benefit of all.
The Mission Inn and Resort's welcoming past points to a promising future. In Riverside, Bob DeCastro, Fox 11 News.
Ready? Happy holidays!
Coming up, the decorations, the lights, the stage. A lot of work goes into getting the hotel ready. So we're giving you a sneak peek of how it all comes together next.
Hector, right here in Riverside. Have you been to the Festival of Lights before?
Many times, and I enjoy this event the day after Thanksgiving, and it brings great joy and pride.
So if this is somebody's first time, how would you describe the Festival of Lights?
Brilliant and completely beautiful.
What do you want as a gift this holiday season?
Anything I want to choose.
All right. And your favorite holiday song?
The Mariah Carey song.
You're keeping her very rich.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you, Hector. Do you want to just say happy holidays?
Happy holidays to all of Fox LA, and Merry Christmas to you all.
So much goes into putting this all together, the lights, the decorations.
That's right, Sandra Claus. Amanda Claus here to also share. It takes a village or a Santa's workshop, but the Mission Inn is the gift that keeps on giving. And Christina Gonzalez is giving us a behind the scenes look.
3, 2, 1.
Riverside's Mission Inn Festival of Lights. Kickoff takes place the Friday after Thanksgiving, but the renowned display of decorations and lights stay up for about a month, even though it takes a lot longer to get all this up.
We start in June or July. We're looking at over 5 million lights that we have installed. For over 400 figurines that will be around the property.
Is there a light dude or a light gal that oversees the light?
So the majority of it is our engineering department that will keep them on track, and then we have a seasonal crew that we bring in.
It takes a whole crew of us, I'm going to say 12 guys, you know, on boom lifts, on the grounds.
He actually keeps track of his steps. See that number?
Well, 10,000.
10,000.
10,000 steps. So
Today.
The backstory to make all of the magic work, it's a huge effort.
So we're just doing the garland around here. We did that big tree.
The festival has grown every year, and that's been a key part of what the Roberts want to do. Every year they want to try and up themselves and make it bigger and better.
Historical photos from the Mission Inn Foundation show no lights on the historic hotel until 30 years ago, when they started going up a little at a time. And it wasn't long before visiting the inn at Christmas time became a tradition of lights.
When we were in high school, we used to drive down Magnolia Boulevard in the cruising cars. We'd park out here and walk around here at night in the Christmas time and just check out the lights. Yeah, it's just amazing.
We have Channel 11 here.
To you.
A social media posting younger generation has joined those who've been coming here for decades, quickly realizing, though, that pictures just don't do this justice.
You have to come in person, in live, because, you can take pictures, but people are like, yeah, that's nice. But when you go in here, it's kind of like it's a blessing from disguise, I will say. It's just so beautiful.
Aside from the lights, one thing everybody loves and has remembered for years is the life-size edible gingerbread house. So I'm not supposed to show this to you, but let's see if they're working on it. Ooh, there it is. They're getting ready. Shh. We didn't get caught. But yes, gingerbread house is on.
You could eat the cookies right off the house, okay?
All kidding aside, the biggest challenge here is to put up enough juice to light up a city on a 120-year-old hotel.
Like anything that's over a century old, it's not off the rack. There's a lot of things here that take a lot of ingenuity and elbow grease to keep functioning. So just having all of the electricity work all at the same time is a mammoth chore that our engineering staff somehow every year manages to pull off.
Without blowing out the entire city with it.
Correct.
Which has never happened, by the way. The worst mishap? Santa Ana winds have blown off the angel's clothing a few times. Otherwise,
it's a constant ballet to make the magic happen, and it does year after year.
At the Mission Inn, I'm Christina Gonzalez, Fox 11 News.
This is an annual tradition for your family, but the last 2 years because of COVID, you could not come. So what is it like being back, being able to watch this amazing historic event?
Oh, it feels good, especially coming out again and being around the people and just seeing everybody celebrating everything. So it's exciting and it feels good to be out again. This represents a lot because this is a big old annual tradition for the Inland Empire. So, and then to see everybody out here again, yeah, it's going to be exciting.
Good evening, Riverside! Let's get started. Can you help me count from 10?
And later, the countdown to the switch on. We'll be back with more from Mission Inn's 30th anniversary of the Festival of Lights after the break.
Ready? Let's start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I am thrilled to be here. I cannot believe we're back here after 3 years, and it's the 30th anniversary, so it's like extra special, right? Because we've not been able to come down here and celebrate the Festival of Lights for 3 years because of the pandemic, and now we're here, and it's also the 30th anniversary. I mean, people are just ready for a party.
The moment we've been waiting for, the flip of the switch. Mission Inn's Festival of Lights. 3 decades they've been doing this. When you come here, you really understand why it's the best holiday lights display in the nation.
Good evening, Riverside! It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the Mission Inn Hotel and Spa 30th anniversary of the Festival of Lights. I'm Cindy Roth, Chair of the Festival of Lights Committee, and I will be your host during this exciting and magical evening. In a few moments, the holidays will officially come to life right before your eyes, as more than 5 million lights, 400 animatronic figures, and fireworks kick off the holiday season. This special evening is presented by the Mission Inn Hotel and Spa and would not be possible without the generosity of the keepers of the inn, Kelly and Dwayne Roberts. We are pleased to welcome the team from Fox 11 Los Angeles and Good Day LA. The Roberts and the entire Mission Inn family thank you for being with us tonight, and they extend their warmest welcome and their best holiday wishes to all of you on this magical evening. Please welcome the son and daughter of the founders of the Festival of Lights and the keepers of the Mission Inn. We have with us tonight Casey Bo Brown and Doug Reinhardt. They are joined by Kensington Kelly Brown, Sean Dwayne Brown, Doug Reinhardt, Mia Irons, Bo Reinhardt, and Maverick Reinhardt. This year, Dwayne's grandchildren, along with Casey and Doug, they will be flipping the switch tonight. And so with them will be Kensington Kelly, Sean Dwayne, Bo Reinhardt, and Maverick Reinhardt. So Casey and Doug, let's get this started.
What we've all been going through, this is an extra special occasion to get together and enjoy the holiday season. So I'm going to turn it over to my sister and start the countdown, Casey.
Okay. Thank you all so much for being here. We are so excited to continue on the tradition this year. Let's get started. Can you help me count from 10? Ready? Come on, guys. Hold on. Don't press it. Okay, ready? Let's do it. Ready? Let's start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sleigh bells ring. Hey, are you listening? In the rain, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland.
The last 2 years, COVID has been ruining the ceremony, so I'm really happy that the ceremony is happening this year. So I'm glad to have the full experience of the Festival of Lights.
here and celebrate 3 decades of the Festival of Lights every single day. The event is free until January 6th. You really have to see this place to believe it. It's easy to understand why it was voted the best in the nation.
When we come back, more from Riverside as the Inland Empire celebrates 30 years of the Mission Inn's Festival of Lights.
Wow, this was spectacular, and we hope you enjoyed watching this as much as we've enjoyed being here today.
What a beautiful and bright night. Really, really just puts everything in motion for the holidays.
No wonder so many families enjoy this tradition for 30 years now, and I'm sure 30 more years to come.
Yeah, way to kick off the holiday spirit. What an experience. Thank you for watching us. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.